Hey, sports card fans, it's John Wade Boggs fan. Hope you're all doing well. Day one of the National has completed, and if the first day of the National is any indication of how the entire show is going to go, this may turn out, at least for me, to be the best National ever. Lots to go over here for day one. I got to the show at, I think it was a little bit before noon, just to pick up my VIP pass. Then I went back around 2 o'clock. The early entry was at 3 o'clock, and already an hour ahead of that, the line stretched down one part of the back area, down another area, and started wrapping back around again. But fortunately, they started leaving everyone in just a little bit before 3 o'clock. So as soon as I got into the show, I headed straight to the PSA booth because, as I mentioned in previous videos leading up to the National here, I wanted to get 4 of my vintage cards that were in BVG slabs switched over to PSA. Well, I ultimately decided to crack the cards out ahead of the National. So I have a picture here of the cards in the hotel room here before I gave them over to PSA. It was the 52 Bowman Mickey Mantle, the 53 Topps Mickey Mantle, the 54 Topps Ted Williams card number 250, and my 1963 Topps Mickey Mantle.
Got my 2 PSA submissions here for the 4 cards. Just waiting a little bit further in line, hopefully not too long. There's the on-site drop-off. So wish me luck.
I may be getting the 52 Bowman back tomorrow, day 2, and the others probably Friday, day 3. Although I'm going to get them back before the show ends, so it doesn't really matter necessarily when I get those cards back, but I will get them back. Then I made the biggest purchase that I've ever made for a sports card, the most amount of money I've ever spent on a sports card, and it was my target card for this year's National, the 1954 Topps Hank Aaron rookie card. And I'm over the moon with how this card looks, especially for the technical grade it got. And huge thanks to Mike Baseball Collector for spotting this card early on day one. He got in much earlier than most of us and was looking for cards not only for himself, but I'm sure for me and maybe a couple others. He sent me a text this morning saying that he found this one copy. And the only thing that was negative about it initially was that it was graded by SGC. And of course, I wanted it in a PSA slab. But I went to, as soon as I get in the show, after PSA, went over to Ash's table, which is where Mike found that card, took a look at it, and ultimately I just couldn't pass up that card. I don't have it here to show it to you because shortly after I bought it, I also went back to PSA to get that card switched over to a PSA slab.
All right, John, you just got that?
Hank Aaron rookie card, SGC 1.5. Got a great deal from Ash. I'm going to be crossing it over, but still, it's a great deal. Wonderful card. Keystone of my collection, the most expensive card I've ever bought.
Here's a picture of the card. It is in an SGC 1.5, but man, you really have to look at certain angles to see some of the minor flaws that the card has that gives it that technical grade. Other than that, it is such a beautiful card. And so thanks again to Mike Baseball Collector and Ash. This is the first card that I ever purchased from Ash. Gave me a really good deal on it. So even with the cost of getting it switched over to PSA, I think I'm in to the card for a reasonable price, given such great eye appeal that this card has. So following that, I went around and was looking for additional cards, and I did find one other card that I picked up that was sort of on my main target list, another Hank Aaron card that I need for my run, which leaves me just one more card left for my to complete the entire Hank Aaron run. So I'm going to be showing that card off, as well as just for your knowledge, as part of the VIP package, you get some free cards and things like that. I'm going to show you what I got that was part of the VIP package. And then to wrap things up, the evening, a bunch of us met over at the Lowe's Hotel in the evening, and we were there for probably about 3 hours. At some point, I think there was maybe 40, 50 of us gathered, had a great gathering ahead of the big YouTube get-together, which is going to be at the end of Thursday, tomorrow, day 2. So that's going to be a huge event. So with dropping the cards off for PSA that I'm getting converted from those horrible BVG slabs to finding my big card that I wanted at this year's National in a outstanding eye appeal copy. Going to be getting that switched over to PSA, finding another Hank Aaron card, and the YouTube get together that took place sort of not last minute, but it was announced, but a nice little get together prior to the YouTube get together, just made for a long but very exciting and very productive day. Now for tomorrow, I did find the last Hank Aaron card that I needed to complete my run. It is priced a little bit on the high side for the grade, although it is a nice looking copy. I may go back and get that card, although I'm going to shop around a little bit. So that's one potential target for tomorrow. But I may be surprising all of you, maybe, if the card's still available first thing tomorrow. I'm not going to say what it is, but it's a card that is on one of my lists, but is not on the list that I thought I was going to be looking for of cards for the National. But I spotted this one. It looks really nice. Very reasonably priced. I know Mike Baseball Collector was saying that the vintage cards are really overpriced, and I did see that. I have seen a lot of the dealers, their prices are fairly high, but I managed to get a good deal on the Hank Aaron rookie card. I got a good deal on this other Hank Aaron rookie card that I'm going to show you here. And if I get this other card tomorrow, that should be a really good deal as well. Again, it's a card on one of my lists, but not a target that I had for this year's National. But there's something about that card that it just grabbed my attention. And it's one that is going to take a decent chunk of my budget, but I think it's going to be one that I am really going to enjoy. And we'll see. If it's available first thing tomorrow, I think we're going to grab it. So with that, I'm going to turn the camera around, show off that other Hank Aaron card, and then finish with just a brief little video of the get-together at the Lowe's Hotel with about 40-50 YouTubers to really kickstart off this National here. And then stay tuned for tomorrow's Day 2 recap. So let's get to that Hank Aaron card. All right, I'm going to start off with some of the VIP giveaways here. This one, the first one is from a Humongous Horde Trading Card Supplies. I got a pack of cards included. I guess there's a chance for some parallels, but I didn't get any. There's a Ricky Williams, Smudge Lord, Cheryl Miller, Humongous Horde, I don't know, figure there or whatever, and a Spike Lee. So there are those. Then I got a pack of Panini, mainly football. And you have to forgive the light here. I'm doing it from my hotel room here. But you got Shedeur Sanders, Travis Hunter, Ashton Janty, Tetaroa McMillan, Marion Hampton, Colston Loveland, Matthew Golden, Quishon Judkins, and Trayvon Henderson. So these were all football, but I got a Paige Buchers WNBA player. So I thought they were going to be all football, But yeah, there was a WNBA player there. So those are those Panini National cards. Then there were some Upper Deck. Got a pack of Upper Deck here. Kerry Walsh Jennings. Tiger Woods. That's a cool card. Then we got Taylor Heiss. And got a Michael Jordan. And finally, a Wayne Gretzky. So these were cool Upper Deck cards. And then finally, there was a set of national cards. So here's Aaron Judge. You got Ashton Genty, Conor McGregor, Giannis, and Lamincia Mall. So those are some cool cards there as well. Now, before I get to my pickup at the sort of YouTube pre-get-together at the Lowe's Hotel, I met up with someone that I met for the first time at the Strongsville show, Carl from Australia. I wasn't expecting him to come to the National, and I think he wasn't originally expecting to come, but he did. And he brought some Wade Boggs cards for me, which was a big surprise. Always love getting Boggs cards for my collection, even though I have them. Just I love Boggs cards. Whoop, drop the card here. Okay. And so we have a 87 Topps All-Star. Another 87 Topps All-Star. We have a 1986 Topps Red Sox Leaders. Of course, showing Boggs there with the batting average of 368 and lead hits with 240. Then a regular 86 Topps card. 1990 All-Star and a Fleer rookie card. And to top it all off, even though he said that it's not really in circulation anymore, it's still legal tender, but a $1 Australian bill. So I actually have a small little collection of foreign currency from different travels, but I've never been to Australia, so this would be a nice addition to my little currency collection that I have of different countries. So thank you, Carl, if you're watching this. Again, thank you so much for thinking of me. All right, on to the Hank Aaron pickup. The three cards I was missing heading into this National, the 54 Topps Hank Aaron rookie card, the 1963 Topps card, and this one here, the 1957 Topps. This dealer actually had, this one is in a PSA 3. He actually had a PSA 3 and a PSA 4 copy, but the PSA 4 copy was off-center and just didn't present, had the nice eye appeal that this 3 has. I'm sure if I really look closely, I can find why this was graded a 3, but I love the centering. Very little to no snowing, which you see a lot on the 57 Topps cards. I left the price on here because I like to be transparent, and I will talk about the price that I paid for the 54 Topps Hank Aaron when I get to show it off on video here once it's back from PSA. But that little mark there, that is actually on the plastic sleeve. So that's not even a mark on the card there. And the back, I mean, I know it's sort of hard to see with the lighting here, but that's just a great looking card. And he did had a sticker for $250. I tried to see if he would take $200, but because of the eye appeal, he wanted $225, and I gladly paid that. I think it's well worth it within the comps. I think I got a good deal on this 3, and it's not about the number. It's the fact that I have a great looking 57 Topps Hank Aaron. So again, the only one I'm missing is the 63 Topps. So close to completing his run. Maybe I will pick one up here at the National. But again, let's wrap this video up here with a very brief video clip of the little get-together at the Lowe's Hotel, and I will be back with you tomorrow for a recap of day 2.
I think this will be a one-off for me. I'm going to struggle the leg bit, and I'll try and do it.